Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're finding these videos useful, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button, become a subscriber by clicking subscribe and the bell icon to be notified of new content coming weekly. Are you stuck working on legacy databases and technology? Does your day job consist of constantly fixing the same issues over and over again? Oh, the data loads failed because the files weren't provided in the right format, or somebody added a column to the data source and didn't think to tell us. Not only did your company fail to invest in the technology you work with, but also they failed to invest in you. The rapid pace of cloud adoption left them and yourself in the slow lane. Well, if you find yourself there, this is where I was in 2017, and believe me, it's no fun. In this video, I'll share with you 3 tips from being stuck in a rut to supercharging your career and hitting the career fast lane. Only those data professionals who demonstrate they have the experience and know-how to produce results using the latest cloud technologies will get the best jobs and the biggest salaries. You could be as cool as this guy too. Tip number 1, take control of your career and learning. You cannot rely on your employer in this day and age to provide you with the skills and training you need anymore. The most successful people I've worked with are those who have become the captain of their own ship. They've took responsibility for their own career growth and focused on obtaining the skills they need. YouTube, online tutorials, books, certifications, you name it. Today's a land of opportunity as far as being able to get your hands on whatever you want to learn. And remember, information is only part of the journey. Taking action through application and real-world practical experience is what will get you there. After all, what good is information if you don't act upon it? And if you've been stuck in a rut and managed to get yourself out of a career dead end working on legacy technology, let me know in the comments about your journey and what advice you'd be giving to others. Point number 2, don't try to do everything at once. Your career is a marathon, not a sprint. So there's one surefire way to fail, and that's trying to learn everything at once. Azure, SQL, Python, Spark, PySpark, AWS, Google, you name it, the list goes on and on. You do not need to master everything immediately. And remember, technology is ever changing and evolving all of the time. Pick one thing that you're generally interested in working on, a technology or programming language, something that you would enjoy, and focus on doubling down on that. Aim to master it. And no, you don't need to be working with it every day in your day job, although that does help. Some years ago, back when I was 24, I started my own IT contracting business. I knew I wanted to work with data warehouses. I also knew there was a lot of SQL Server work in my area at the time. But there was one problem. I hadn't had any practical experience. In those days as well, it was far harder to get hands-on with the tools and technology. So I did a 4-day training course, hit the books and studied as much as I could for the certifications. And when it came to an interview, about a month or 2 later, I was able to have just enough knowledge to answer the questions to get through the door. After that, you obviously learn very quickly on the job, and ultimately, you're getting paid while you learn. And anyone can do this. It's all about having confidence in your own abilities and approaching situations with a growth mindset. Point 3, don't forget the soft skills. In my experience, those people who have realized the most success aren't those who necessarily are the best technically, but it's those who know how to apply themselves in the right way. What that means is being able to communicate clearly, apply critical thinking skills, and being able to overcome daily obstacles or challenges. I've worked with very technically gifted people over the years. Some of these people have been unable to communicate the value of what they do clearly, or sell ideas to decision makers. Well, others have really found it challenging to work as part of a team. The main point here is don't lose sight of this. As you grow in your career, working as part of a team, selling and communicating ideas, as well as leading others, not only becomes increasingly important, but also highly sought after. If you're strong technically and good with dealing with people, then that's a potent mix of talent in today's marketplace. I tend to follow what Warren Buffett looks for when hiring people. I think he's got some good principles. So we just don't look for technical abilities on their own, but we look for 3 other things when we hire people. We look for intelligence, we look for initiative, and we look for integrity. If you have those 3 ingredients, technical skills can be taught over time. Thanks for watching, and if you find this channel useful and you're getting good value from it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified. New content coming weekly.